I just want to first, before we get started with this video, I want to apologize to each and every single one of you that the nips have not been out in the last video at least. There's been a couple videos I've been making, a couple podcasts where the nips have not been out, but I promise you, I will always bring them for you. Maybe a couple times, I got to take them away just to make sure that you appreciate that the nips are here. And let me tell you, oh, they're here and they're rock hard. Oh, that AC's on 67. Motherfucker, pinch your nips. It's time for some nuts on your chin. Ah! The following program is rated TV MANOC. It contains a big pair of nuts directly on your chin. It is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised. What's going on, fam? It's your boy Papa Swole, back with some more nuts on yo chin. I hope you've been enjoying these nuts, and I got some more for you, of course, because the healthy at every size, the fat acceptance, it doesn't stop, and there's more juice coming down the pipeline. It just keeps on squeezing, And we talked about it today, actually, at the time of this recording, with Alan Roberts and with Michelle McDaniel, both from Every Damn Day Fitness, and for my thoughts will probably offend you on one of the latest episodes of the Daily Swole podcast. If you're not yet subscribed, go and subscribe to the Daily Swole podcast. Hit the bell. You'll be notified. We are going live all the time. Lots of guests and these amazing people are coming on the podcast and sharing their thoughts and their experiences with all of this shit with you. Live, unchecked, uncensored, unfiltered. So go check out Daily Swole podcast. And I believe it was episode 1197. Alan Roberts and Michelle were both on, and it was a great podcast. So enjoy that one. We got more Instagram nutrition accounts. They keep on spreading. They keep on popping up. And I've been told by a couple people in the DMs that are in the nutrition realm and the nutrition scene that they get approached by a lot of these marketing companies that want to help people market their products and create their own online business. So a lot of these companies will offer, hey, for a monthly rate, we'll give you these posts. All you gotta do is change the logo. We organize and color correct and, design them for you. That's why people have a lot of the same content, because people are regurgitating the same pictures over and over again, changing their logo, putting their name on it, at so-and-so, at this, at bullshit. And that's one of the reasons why it's very similar. But still, the person posting it and what they're writing below, the caption, especially on Instagram, is very impactful and very damaging in many ways. Today's account is titled Happily Fed. You can imagine where this is going. In the profile, in the bio, dietitian MS RDN, I think MS means Master of Stupidity or Master of Science, something like that. Nutrition therapy community, less food thoughts, raising foodies, not health nuts, or raising people that love to fucking eat, not people that exercise. We're not going to promote really good quality of life and the benefits from building muscle and being leaner and being more active and being able to do the things that you fucking enjoy. Happy foodies, put things in your face hole, stuff it in, just fucking eat it. And of course, intuitive eating, healthy at every size, blah, blah, blah. I want to make this point clear too. Not all these accounts have all bad posts, but there are some that are just glaring issues, and it's usually how they do it. You'll put out things that aren't that offensive, that don't really rub people the wrong way, but then they slam you with their ideology. It's like a very low level. There's like a hint. They're just saying the same thing over and over again, and the language and the direction and the way that they're using their language is creating that bias. And someone that like myself who looks for these things will see that bias. And it's in the profile, of course, healthy at every size, intuitive eating. Some of these posts are good and a lot of them are pretty bad. So one in particular pops right up. You got these popular pictures, right? The good and the bad calories, the empty calories, you should or you shouldn't. And you got that empty and good thing crossed out because they're both calories, right? But if you look at this picture, one is a jizz covered fucking donut. It's a Cinnabon, and it says, eat this and enjoy it right underneath. The one on the right says, it's a fucking salad. It looks like a nice, delicious salad, and it says, eat this too and enjoy it. So you're equating calories. This is a fucking problem. You'll be happily fed if you shove your face hole and fuck your face with all this stuff that gives you that instant gratification. Do you understand the dopamine release, the instant pleasure sensors and receptors in your brain and in your mouth that give you this joyous feeling? These foods taste good. They are meant to taste this good. It's concentrated sugar that's not found in other areas of the fucking world, in the environment. If you eat a piece of fruit, a mango, sure, it has sugar in it, but also has fiber. If you eat any fruit, you're getting fiber, which mitigates the rate of absorption of sugar into the bloodstream. You're not going to get fat from fucking fruit. You're not going to get fat from eating quality foods unless you are just overly consuming your caloric intake and not exercising at all. But generally, if you're running around the earth and climbing trees and picking up fruit and walking and moving, you're utilizing a lot of energy. And most people are sucking down calories and sitting on their fat fucking asses. I wonder why they're gaining weight. So these kind of posts, empty calories, good calories, they're not empty, they're just calories. This isn't a good calorie, this is just a calorie. You're forgetting about all the other aspects of what that food is and what triggers those foods lead to. If you just look at absolute data on how much energy it takes to raise, 1 gram of water, 1 degree centigrade, whatever the fuck the definition of a calorie is, that's what a calorie is. But if you look at this, that fucking donut, that Cinnabon, is a lot different than that salad. So 300 calories and 300 calories, completely 1,000 fucking % different. They're not the same even if you equate for calories. Completely different. Completely fucking different. I'm gonna pinch my nips for that one. Ooh, I'm so glad they're free today. Don't feel guilty if you have a stash in your underwear drawer. I think you have a real fucking problem if you have chocolate stashed in your underwear drawer. That's a big don't. If you have chocolate stashed in your underwear drawer, you have a massive fucking problem.
Chocolate! Chocolate!
Massive problem. It should be on your counter, if anywhere. If you're hiding food in your underwear drawer, what the fuck? But then it says, keep it in the house when craving or I need a pick-me-up. Sure, keep alcohol in the house if you need a pick-me-up, alcoholics.
O is for, oh wow.
Sure, if you're addicted to sugar and you're addicted to candy, keep it in your house in case you need a pick-me-up, in case you have a craving. If you're gonna eat every time you have a fucking craving, you are going to be obese, you're gonna be unhealthy, and you have no fucking discipline. Get some fucking discipline. Think about what Arnold said, right? Kindergarten Cop. You lack discipline. Yow, you have no discipline. Come on, do some bicep curls. Yow, eat some fucking protein. Yow.
Stop whining. Your kids are soft. You lack discipline.
Honor your hunger. Nutella, 2:37 a.m. A peach, 3:14 p.m. Completely different things. You're saying that it's okay to eat Nutella at 2:37 in the fucking morning. Honor your hunger. Honor your cravings. How are you able to determine the difference between hunger and a craving? How are you able to decipher the difference? A craving is a craving for a food. Hunger, cravings. You have hunger cravings when you're hungry for calories. The problem with all these high sugar foods is that you're getting a hunger craving improperly. It's not a natural hunger signal. Your body has been trained to know that, okay, when insulin levels drop, when there's no sugar present, we need more. We haven't had this flavor in our fucking mouth for 10 minutes, we need more. A craving should be for hunger. It shouldn't be for pleasure. You have a craving for a food. That needs to be curbed because you don't really need the calories. You're tricking your body into thinking that a craving is hunger. No, a craving is a learned habit. A craving is a learned impulse. You're having a craving for Nutella at 2:37 in the fucking morning because you're not eating properly, you're not hydrating properly, you have a poor sleep pattern, most likely. You are trained to want and crave sugar. You expose yourself to fake food, you're gonna crave more fake food. You're just creating those habits. You have to break those habits. Simple. But perhaps the biggest problem about this post with the Nutella and the peach is the paragraph below in the caption. It says, you have permission to eat what sounds good to you, whenever it sounds good to you. It might not always work out that way, but you have permission. You want an arm around the fucking shoulder? Follow one of these bullshit accounts. If you want some real factual fucking advice, read a book. Common sense. You cannot ignore that calories exist. No matter if you want to give permission, if you want to say, it's okay, you're a grown adult. Sure, you're in control of what you buy, you're in control of what you fucking put in your mouth. But that's why I'm making this video. That's why I make videos about all these bullshit accounts. You're an adult, fine, you have permission. You don't need anyone's permission. But you also need to understand that your actions have consequences. And this is going to lead to you being immobile, to dealing with issues like type 2 diabetes, high blood sugar, high blood pressure, heart disease. Some of you are more predisposed to that than others. That doesn't mean that you can't have Nutella ever. If you have real strict goals and you have real strict aspirations, it might not be the best choice, but it doesn't mean you can't ever have something that you enjoy. And of course you have fucking permission. You're an adult. What does that mean? That's a friendly arm around your shoulder saying you don't have to try that hard. It's okay. You have permission. You're allowed to. I'm not a fucking child. Keep that away from me. Oh my God, I'm gonna crave it more. Don't push that red button. Remember Dexter's Laboratory? Didi, don't touch the red button. She's like, okay. Are you a fucking child? If I tell you not to do something, you're like, I want to do it more. Come on, man. Ladies, get your fucking shit together. You have the ability, you have the freedom, you have the permission. Doesn't mean you should, unless you want to be fat and fucking obese. Eat more. Go. Eat whatever you want. Follow whatever craving you have. Just follow every impulse. Just any impulse, anything you fucking want to do, just go do it and see how that fucking works out for you. Anyway, those are all the nuts I have. Another bullshit account. Keep on sending them my way. I'm gonna pluck these fucking things out of the ground like fucking weeds until they ain't no more. We can't lose this battle.
Assemble. I am inevitable.
And you might not think it's battle. I don't want to be confrontational, but fuck it, I am. I love dropping nuts on chins. But seriously, this is getting worse and worse, and no pun intended, but it's snowballing to something really, really large, and that momentum to just everyone wanting a helping hand and an arm around the shoulder and everyone to be accepted. And I want people to love me for who I am, this, blah, blah, blah. You can't require anyone to love you for who you are. You need to love yourself for who you fucking are and take responsibility for your own health. Stop telling me and everyone else how to think about your obesity, how to think about your lack of discipline. I have my opinions, you're free to have yours, but the fact remains, calories are fucking calories. They exist unless you are creating some magic energy or you have some otherworldly Doctor Strange level understanding of physics and chemistry. Calories exist. You eat too many, you're gonna gain weight. Your body has addictive mechanisms that these foods prey on and these companies and big pharma prey on to keep you in the loop, to keep you giving fucking money and putting it in their pocket. So believe what you want, but this is not getting better, and these accounts are part of the fucking problem. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed these nuts on your fucking chin, and make sure to go over and subscribe to the second channel, Daily Swole Podcast, so you can get all this information in greater depth. We talked about the Fatopia documentary, and I'll probably be doing a video about that soon, but episode 1197 with Alan, with Michelle, go check it out. Daily Swole Podcast channel, links in the post description down below, and I'll be back real soon for some more NOC. Peace. Pup. Baby girl. Pups? Not today. Now you have nips, but no Papa Swolio.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808s, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stocks crashing. Like an IPO, trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give